What up? Ooh, that didn't turn out the way I want it. My throat's still a little bit rough around the edges, but we're getting there. Everything else feels back to normal, thank goodness. What's up, Ancient? How you doing? Omega, how you doing? Arist, how you doing? Followers, how you doing? Shark, Scum, how you guys all doing? Early birds. What's up, Jiggy? What's up, I Am Links? What's up, Rye Guy? What's up, Gargle? Hey, Dad. Oh man, how's your day going? Pretty good. I made burgers for dinner. I refused to pay. A pack of 4 burgers, like a decent brand here, is like
Alex,
$19
you're so
on sale.
kind and positive. It's actually insane.
Thank you, man.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was like $19 on sale for like a decent pack of burgers. I couldn't find the other brand I normally get, so I went to the butcher shop and they had homemade burgers, which was like literally half the price. And I was like, let me try these. They're pretty good. Definitely a lot leaner tasting, which is fine. But yeah, I made like just some burgers for dinner. Just a quick little easy dinner. That was really about it. I have a question about keyboards. Go for it, Jade. Thank you again, Aloof. I appreciate you, man. One Leaf, how you doing? Hello, hello. But yeah, other than that, pretty standard day, I'd say. Ancient, thank you so much for using a tier 1 here, bro. What the heck? Thank you so much. Trank, thank you so much for 8 months of being here. Actually, technically 9 months of being here. I know you said 8, but it says 9. So you get an extra month for
amused.
You get an extra, I guess, an extra 1 month. What's up, Trudeau? How you doing? Ski Benga, how you doing? Butcher shops are the move, dude. Good meat, so much cheaper than grocery stores. Yes. Vea, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 12 months, a whole fucking year, bro.
1 year.
Thank you, man. And Shark, thank you so much for a tier 1. Okay, my only gripe with sometimes with the butcher shops is you have to be careful on which butcher shops you go to. I go to one, like a place where there's tons of butcher shops. Nice. Thank you again, guys. I really appreciate it. And sometimes you can kind of I feel like sometimes you get kind of ripped off by some of the guys there or some of the people there. For example, like there was one guy who sells tomahawks at St. Lawrence Market. And I've never bought a tomahawk steak because I don't feel the need to. It's literally just a ribeye with a big bone in it. But you can literally walk down, and you get the same kind of looking tomahawk, same grade, same everything for like half the price. So you gotta be careful what you buy. Thank you, Rad Guy. Appreciate you, man. My boyfriend is a big fan of your channel. It's his birthday soon, and I'm looking to buy him some new switches and keycaps, but I know nothing about keyboards. Oh my God, thank you so much to him and you. He's a fan of Cherry keycaps and Cherry brand switches. Under $200, what would you recommend? So if he's looking for new switches, wait, is he just looking for switches and keycaps? Can I be honest? I would probably, okay, if he's really into everything, my move right now would be picking up some Cherry Nixies. And then while you're on Novel Keys website, again, I work for Novel Keys, so this might be a shameless plug, but whatever. While you're there, just pick up one of the keycap sets too. But I would go with Cherry, I guess they're called Cherry Clear Tops on Novel Keys website. And then I would just move into maybe picking up a GMK set there. I know, shameful plug for the brand that I work for, but I mean, that could be said with any other brand though, like if you like a certain switch there, but that's kind of what I would pick. I think that's a pretty sick gift. As for what set, totally up to you. Alex, I changed my name on Twitch to Skull. This is Skull King. Didn't you change your name in Discord as well? Now I'm gonna have to call you Scotty. Dang, that's a little bit different than Skull King. Micklin, yeah, Micklin would be such a sick set, by the way, Jade. So, speaking of Novel Keys, the Cherry caps from them are so good. I got Cherry Stone and I love it. Yeah, they're really good. The Cherry cap, the PBT stuff, if you're into PBT, not a bad choice from them. Oh shit, I forgot to change scenes. Oh man, I just did my hair, but I think I don't think it dried nice. I let it air dry today, whatever. I'm confusing all the people. It's okay, Skulking. Alrighty, well today, what else did I do today? So, long story short, I actually did a whole bunch. Actually, I did do a whole bunch today. The only thing I didn't get done today that I wanted to get done, that I kept booting up, and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this, was the second part of that written tutorial thing that I wanted to do. So that is a little bit late on my part, but I did do everything else, so that's really good. I'm pretty happy with that. I even got to relax for like an hour today. I just chilled, like took a little hour-long nap because I was tired and I knew I had to stream. Who said you can come on stream looking so cute? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what happened? Trudeau, did something fall in water? Work got my blood pressure up. I'm stressing. I'm gonna take a break and hang out with y'all. Yeah, stress is not good. When I was working at my old job, I would come home some days like angry stress. It was just not like, it was not healthy. And it would be for like, if it was for like a good, I know this sounds dumb, but if it was like a good reason, I feel like there can be some good stress in your life, but it was never good reasons. It was just like shitty things where I felt mistreated in a lot of ways. So I don't know. Sometimes it just ain't it. Taffy, what's going on? Whoa, did someone say fancy keyboards? Indeed we did. I use this app called Weltery. Is that how you pronounce it? That measures heart rate variability to keep my stress down. Yeah, just some deep breaths I find, or for me, what I like to do is I'll just like take a walk. I think like exerting the energy somehow is like more my thing. I had 8 new files assigned to me yesterday because a colleague has been letting their backlog pile up for at least 10 months. Half of them, the client is already pissed because they've been waiting, and half of them, oh my god. See, like, and that kind of stuff has always bothered me about like working in environments with other people. This sounds so dumb, but like, it shouldn't now be my responsibility, you know? And I don't know how you guys feel about this, but if I'm told that you're supposed to be doing X amount per day, yeah, exactly. Like, you feel almost punished. And then on top of that, it shouldn't be like my responsibility. The way I've always seen it is, if you want me to take on more work, I want to get paid more. Not just like filling in my hours just cause. Like, that's why, like, I don't know, man. The current structure of how things work just doesn't make sense these days. It does not make sense. It's something that really bothered me at my last 2 places, technically, where I just felt like if I worked harder, I got punished for working harder. Travis, thank you so much. I appreciate the 5 tier 1s, man. God, dude, thank you so much for that. I feel you though, Trudeau. If I can say anything, it's just I can empathize and sympathize in this situation. Do you get some comp pay? Did I personally? No, in every other job except for my last one, when things got really bad, not that I had the privilege of doing so, but I feel like it might be classified as like a privilege of doing so, I would just quit. If people didn't want to recognize that like my performance was good and I was being punished for my performance being good, I would just up and leave and go find a new job. Mind you, I don't think it's that feasible to do nowadays, but like 6-7 years ago, it was completely feasible. I was in a market where like it was just easy for me to quit and then literally have something lined up the next week, regardless of how much it paid. Just really easy to go find something. I was just thinking how I was glad I was on top of all my stuff too. Yeah, and then that happens. I get ya. We've been short-staffed too. Does your place have a high turnaround rate? Or what is it called? Turnover rate, sorry. Because you know, one thing that I've noticed about most companies who are short-staffed is their turnover rate is insane. Most companies I've always noticed when they're like, oh, we can't seem to get employees. And then they're hiring and firing. It's like a revolving door. Just nobody wants to work there. So Alex, are you going to make us all wake up at 9 a.m. on Sunday? Sunday stream is tied in with the charity stream. So there's going to be no like official thing about it. They're just going to be hosting my channel while I do keyboard stuff. So it's gonna be a normal day. Just we're gonna put some, I guess, some eyes on a charity thing. Dude, yes, but honestly, we've had bad luck with the last roster of associates. Is it like new people who have never done the job before, like getting their feet wet for the first time? Or is it just kind of like people going, well, nah, this is not a brand, or it's not a company I want to work for? I'm glad that in our team, we value time and energy the most. And once the day is done, we're done, no punishment, no extra work time. Scum. That's kind of how, like, I have to give big ups to Mike, bro. That's how Novel Keys is to us, at least me. There's no, like, unless we all agree something needs to get done, like, there's no, like, no, you need to continue doing what you're doing all the time, every day. Like, everyone's well aware that things will get done. It's just, you don't have to, like, have this weird sense of, like, enforcing people, you know? Where can you get this key set? This is GMK Miquelon. It is one of my favorite key sets at the moment. It's from Novel Keys. All right, let's take a look at this board. This board here, just so everyone's aware, really quick. We can continue talking about other things, but just so we can get this out of the way. This is the Spectacle80. It looks nothing like the original Spectacle. It is by the same guy, so it's by Stylo. It is $400. We'll take a look at it. So this is one of the higher price builds that we're doing, one of the higher price sponsored builds. This is also a sponsored build. It was sent to me by Kezawa. I believe there's going to be a ton of people vendoring this board, but there's only apparently 90 units of this board available, and then 30 of each color. So this is not going to be like some high MOQ run. I feel like this is a pretty standard MOQ. Actually kind of low maybe. My first full week at the new job, culture is amazing, and I get to end my day feeling so fulfilled. Lego, that is the goal, bro. That is honestly the goal. Like, feeling good about that kind of stuff is awesome. I heard Cherry Switch from Novel Keys, but where were the keycap sets? Also Novel Keys. Everything you can, like, I know I'm shouting out Novel Keys here again. I work for them, so take it for what it is. I believe they're one of the best brands right now for keyboard stuff. But Novel Keys would have both the switches and the keycaps. Look for specifically GMK branded keycaps. Those are my favorite. Maybe he'll like them as well if he's a big fan of what we do here. Thank you, Freezer. Appreciate you, dude. I really dig the layout. I'm actually using the numpad now. So I've transitioned into using this. It has been fantastic. It's nice to have a numpad again. I like the board. I will admit, after using it for about the last week here almost, a little less than a week, I think this sound profile is great. I don't think it's as good as some of my other boards. I might have to tinker around with this a little bit more, but I do enjoy the sound. It is nice. The layout's cool. It's super comfortable to type on as well. I think I've really grown now into the 9-degree typing angle on this. So, all right, let's take a look at the board. The board that we are doing today. So again, this is sponsored stream. It is not going to affect the way that I review the board at all. You guys know that. What plate is this? This is an aluminum plate. Now for our PCB, I believe this is a hot swap unit. Oh no, it's not. Beautiful. Man, I hate these bags. N810 is going to be available November 15th on a whole bunch of different vendors. We got a little PCB going on here. My Maple Masterpiece. What's going on, Evo? Pretty standard, lots of interesting options here. Nothing too wild. Standard TKL stuff though. Whatever, I'm fine with that. I don't know about you guys. Some screws, bump on feet, and daughter board. Oh yeah, the Falqua is live right now, if anyone's interested on that. Here's the board. So, $400, 18.8 millimeter front height. I feel like I should stop talking until the sirens stop. All right, 18.8 millimeter front height. I believe this is an 8.8 degree angle. Hold on, let me see what the typing on this was. I remember that I was like, oh, this is interesting, but let me double check. Let me quickly look. Did it say? 8 degree, not 8.8. I don't know where I'm getting 8.8. It's on a 5-axis machine, so there's going to be some interesting pieces to this, and it's using a stainless steel weight. It's going to be priced at $400. Let's take a quick little peek on the inside. Let me just use this. Let me unpeel this first. The front height is just about what I normally like on a board. I like the sides of this. The inspiration behind this was butterflies. The bottom doesn't look super stable. If you press it, it does move. It's one of those cases, though, where I think that it's a non-issue unless you make it an issue. Like, I don't foresee anyone, even if you hit this hard, with nothing in it right now. It's not moving anywhere. So I feel like you do need to put some pressure into this. I don't think this is an issue personally, but I've always thought that's not really a non-issue on a lot of boards. So it's inspired by a butterfly. The bottom's beautiful. So this is kind of where this price does come into play. I do like it. It is pretty. It does have some great little curves going on. So it is. I love the bottom of that board. It is different, and I'll give it that. Like, it definitely is. It's very nice. What a tip when you're using... we have to build it to take a look first. Here's the side profile. Now, I like this too because this is quite a nice seam on this board. The seam is incorporated into the design. I love when people do that, but I also do love a good visible seam. So that seam is just happening to go all across the board, which is beautiful. Great side profile as well. I think they did a really great job, but this looks way better than the Spectacle, like the original Spectacle. Looks great. Here's the back of the board. It almost looks like it wouldn't sit, like it would look like it would fall. And I wonder if adding the bump-ons would help at all too. Only 90 units. There's the stainless steel weight, the PVD one. It isn't a gigantic weight. I think most of the money you're spending on this would be the machining cost. But this is pretty. This is genuinely very nice. I like the design. It's unique. And you can even see like these curves, even this, right? This is even tapered. So if we move this out of the way. It looks more stable than whatever that iron keyboard was, the Hammerhead back? Which one was that one? I slightly remembered something like that. I just don't remember exactly what it is. God, now I don't remember. Looks like a closed laptop. Yeah, the inside has brushed, which is an interesting choice. I kind of prefer it over a PVD internal or just some sort of like unfinished internal. So the brushed inside is a nice touch as well. Frisch, thank you so much for tier 1.
I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful start to the weekend.
Thank you, thank
People
you.
Hug.
I'm hoping this weekend's gonna be great. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I'm hoping to maybe get in one extra stream, but is there gonna be a point where the focus of the key is on the front instead of on the bottom? I mean, you're seeing Matrix already kind of do that.
I really would give you a kiss if I was there. Have a good stream, Alex.
Thank you, Kenny.
Also package ready for pickup, BB. Back to the gym I go.
Oh, was it today? Kenny, I went to go pick up packages today. It wasn't there. So I'll check again tomorrow. Maybe it came after I left. Because I went first thing in the morning. Rika, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. What you drinking? Coffee. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee at night, I know. Hi guys, my name is Alex. I build mechanical keyboards. We're building a keyboard today. I think that's pretty much, that covers it. I'm just Alex, I build keyboards. That's it. What'd you guys do on stream today? Coffee. I felt like coffee today. I don't know why, I just really did. Let's do some stabilizers while we, I guess, prep. Oh, we're gonna be using some fruit smoothie switches again today. I really like the way these turned out, so I wanna use them today for today's build. Although, I really do think that perhaps my choice of switch would have been super awesome with the cherry switch, but I'm still gonna use these because these turned out great in the last build that I used. Alex is the best smelling and most handsome. Evo, how do you know how I smell? Built the CF81. Oh, that's a nice board. Did it turn out good? I'm sure it did. You forgot your professional model? Oh my gosh. That's Geo, guys. Geo is the professional model. Have you seen his forearms? I bought some Alex Soto scent on eBay. Oh my gosh. Use the Osame matcha keycaps with vanilla. Oh, I have the exact same set. Beautiful, beautiful set. Very cute. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the build. Odos bathwater. The only bath I've had in the last year is when I got sick and I just wanted to warm up. I used to actually love like taking a shower and then just hopping in the bathtub. Nowadays, bathtub just seems like too much work. So I avoid it. Have you had any experience with the Hamu pastel switches? I've used one set and I think I liked them. I don't have enough experience to give you a good review on them. I think I liked them though. Also, did you guys notice there's no foam with this? No foam kits. So this should be a fun build. All right, let's get some lube. I wish I had a bathtub. So we're looking into houses, right? And I've noticed, and maybe this is like a downtown thing. Not for me, it doesn't matter. For my girlfriend, it matters a little bit. Not a lot of places have bathtubs, especially the condos. The condos really just have like these standard, like square glass, very minimal looking showers. Like I grew up in like an older home, so we had like a bathtub in our home, but like it's just very old, right? Interesting though. Because top mount equals best mount. What's up, Stylo? Stylo, I have a question for you. Would you consider, hear me out, would you consider possibly offering polycarbonate plates for this? I didn't see anything in the IC guide at all. It just says aluminum. But would you consider? Because me personally, this, like the way this looks is great. And if it's top mount, like I already know my combos I like for top mount, and polycarb's like a winner for me. So I don't know if you could, if that was like an offering come group buy time. Oh man, that would be sick. Compliment for Dark. Hey Dark, if you were a keyboard kit and didn't come with a polycarbonate plate, I would still love you. All right, I hope you're having a great day. Love you, dude. And I hope your weekend is the most blessed it's ever been. Bathtubs come in handy, man, especially when you have pets. They do come in handy, I will admit. Again, I don't think it's like a make or break thing for me. Maybe it's something like down the road maybe I'd like and maybe somehow install, but houses are crazy though, man. Houses are absolutely wild. Everything under, I mean, prices feel like they've come down a little bit, but like if you want anything that's not a, I feel like anything under 700,000 is like a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, tiny little thing that you're buying. And even that just feels so unaffordable. Like we were looking at just like the monthly payments on some of these, I guess price points. And I'm just sitting there like running my hand through my hair. I'm just like, oh my God, that could be possible. Although it would need to be an add-on rather than an option as the group buys plan to be in stock. Oh, is it actually planned to be in stock? Oh, they didn't tell me that. I thought it was going to be a group buy. Did it say in stock here? Did I miss it? Oh, it does say in stock on this paper. I only just got this paper today, to be fair though, Stylo. So I didn't know. I didn't know it was supposed to be in stock. I guess I just missed that one all capital word. Wait, but is this CAD? Isn't that like $2? Okay, Avo. We also get paid in not real money here too, you know? All the rainbow bucks. Sounds like you need to sell off one of the corns. I don't think one of the corns is gonna amount for enough for anything. Canadian schmeckles? No, they're called rainbow dollars. Because actually, I don't even have cash, but the cash is all different colors. So we have green, for 20s. I think it's red for 50s. Blues, is it blue for 5? I think it's purple for 10. And then I think the 100 bills are, I think they're still brown. And I don't know if they make bills bigger than that. I know they used to make $1,000 bills. I remember that because we had to learn it. Just like they used to make $2 bills. But I don't know if they still do those things. I know the $2 bills, obviously we have the coins now, but... Have you tried HMX switches? It doesn't sound familiar. I found some cash in a pocket from pre-COVID era. Very exciting. You know, I don't think I've seen anyone use cash in a very, very long time. Yeah, like I have a backup. I have a $5 bill that I keep back up in my jacket just in case. Like, you never know, just in case, just keep $5. That's like my rule of thumb. But that's as much as I've seen. Cash definitely overrated. Just use your phone. Yeah, I agree. Go pull or Yang switches, please try. Fake. Where do I buy them from again? I eventually need to place a big order for switches anyways, so perhaps maybe it's about time. Can you actually DM me on Discord? $5 not going to get you anywhere these days. Okay, the reason I keep $5, if you guys must know, is just in case for transit or something. Because transit one way is only three something, so you can still get transit somehow with $5. That is why I keep it in my pocket. Just in case my cards don't work. I just keep the cash on me just in case. You need to put at least 20? Well, I'm too worried about losing that. I usually keep cash on me, always gonna have in a pinch. Yeah, it really is. I don't know what nowadays is a good amount to carry, but like, I think my $5 bills, I've used it a few times, like when I've come in a small little pinch here and there. Keep it in your phone case or something. I'm sorry, Evo, I can't. I ain't got a phone case. I live my life naked. I don't like phone cases. Huh? I have... okay, the screen has a little scratch in it. I have dropped this thing a million times. And even my old phones, I've dropped a bunch of times. Maybe not some of the original iPhones, but like... Okay, the screen protectors are one thing, but like the actual case... Like... I don't know, man. I've never had any damage on any of these. The screen, if it's gonna crack, it's gonna crack. But like, I've never had that happen either. I'm pretty careful with my stuff. The only places I've really dropped it is like off the bed. I just find them to be clunky. I will admit though, the one really irritating fucking thing about the iPhone is this. That shit's irritating. This camera that pops out, shit's so fucking irritating. I DM'd you a link. Thank you. I knew from the sound. Yeah, I just kind of like, sounds dumb, but I low-key just wish they would just make just make my phone thicker at that point. If you're gonna make me install a case anyways to avoid that, just make the damn thing thicker. But camera, yeah, I know. I don't know. It's really irritating. It's always bothered me. It is what it is, though. Is what it is. Add more battery at the same time. Actually, not a bad idea, Rock. True. Just make the phone thinner. Hashtag courage. You finally able to catch a stream again? What's going on, AY? Has anyone told you you're a cutie patootie today? Dandy. Don't make me smile like that. God damn. I tried to be today. I tried. It It was so beautiful outside today. When I went to go drop off some mail, it was like, it was only like 13 or 14 Celsius, but it felt amazing outside. And then it was just really, it was like off and on really sunny. But it didn't end. I wanted to see if it was going to end off sunny, like if we were going to have like a nice sunset. I would have went outside to snap some photos, but kind of got cloudy towards the end. Beautiful though. Unsub Alex has an iPhone. What other phone would I get? The only other phone I maybe would be interested in is the Google phones. Or, but they don't sell. They don't sell some of the stuff in Canada that I've seen. Pixel is great. There's another one that I think is only in China. I don't remember the name of the phone, but it has like if you're, I'm at this point here, the only thing I'd be interested is maybe in phone cameras. Is it Huawei who has the Leica cameras on the back? I don't remember which one. Is it Xiaomi? I don't remember which one it is. Beats me. I don't remember. I wouldn't buy OnePlus. I had the original OnePlus, and then I went and bought another one of the OnePlus phones like later on down the road. And OnePlus right now, like I don't like what they stand for anymore. They were like the brand you would get because you wanted the cheap flagship stuff. Now OnePlus is just another flagship phone. Like they really just started off for the people, and then they're just like, nah, we're done now. Like we just want to be we want to be like every other brand and charge you up the ass for all these features. Fried. So nice.
Always hard to tell how nice the sun is looking when your smile be outshining it, Alex.
Oh my god, you guys are making me feel too good today. Thank you so much, Fried. I appreciate you, man. For phones, it all comes down to software. So Pixel and iPhone are the best for photos, period. I didn't like, when I had my Samsung, I've had one Samsung, and I've used a Samsung that wasn't mine for a little while on loan while I was fixing my old phone. The Samsung photos just feel way, way too overprocessed for me. I mean, yeah, the ecosystem for me right now, I agree with Big Ralph. It just works for me, man. So for me, it's hard to switch off of this just because the ecosystem is so good. You never slayed about my feet pics. What the fuck? Huh? I have an S28 Ultra, and yeah, they do process the shit out of your photos. Yeah, like at one point I was kind of into that whole vibe of like, oh, super
the
processed photo looks cool.
Here is you and that stash B.
Oh my god, guys! Positive note, and I'm pretty sure this is just from me getting sick. I'm down to 178 for weight, so I went from starting the year off at 190 to 191 to dropping to 185, then dropping to 181, and now I'm down to 178. So my goal is maybe another pound or two by the end of the year. Although with Christmas time coming up, we'll see. But yes, I want to get down to 175. That's my goal. Also, Spaceballs, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a great day today. Alex, please cough for me. I want that virus. What the? Also, thank you so much, AY. I appreciate the bit, dude. I've been getting thick. COVID is the new weight loss. And yeah, it's you know what though, like even today, I think today I ate a little bit more than I was probably supposed to. How much did I have? Like I probably had around 2,000 calories today, which is 200 or 300 more than I want to consume, because I want to get that like 1,800 mark. But I did do a lot of moving around today. Like I was bouncing around the house, cleaning up some stuff, and then also did walk like 30 or 40 pounds of packages to the post office and 30 or 40 pounds of packages back. So it should be okay today, but I've been trying to make sure I consume around like 1,500 to 1,800 calories. 1,800 is unlivable. No way you go that low. I don't do much though. 7. Like I sit around, man. So my calorie, like my recommended, I think, intake of calories is like 2,100. And then I try to put myself in like a 200 to 300 deficit. So 1800. That's pretty much, my thing. I want to walk 10,000 steps a day. You should join me. I would actually highly recommend, not just like, if you're gonna do workouts, Fried, I would actually recommend about 5,000 steps. And then if you're gonna spend an extra 30 minutes taking the other 5,000, I would maybe put that into some other exercises. The steps are great, and if you only want to do steps, then do your thing. Walking is an incredible exercise that I feel like everyone takes for granted, and people think it's not real. Like, walking's not. It's so good for you. There's been like studies that I've watched and read about and stuff like that too, where it's like if you just incorporate 5,000 steps a day of walking into your already existing routine, it's so good for you. It not only helps you burn some extra weight, but it'll actually help with like heart health, stuff like that. And it's low impact as well. Like, it's not going to be like running where it just kills your knees. Any kind of movement is beneficial to be exactly what Manic just said too. Recently got into cycling. Oh, cycling's real. I love, like, sometimes when I was going to the gym, if I didn't want to do any sort of walking, I would just hop on the cycle. That's what I was doing, Insty. That was like my thing, but you can just do regular walking like with no incline, and it's still really good for you. It has big quality time. Like, walking to your workplace does not count, in my opinion. I would actually see the opposite though, Aaron. Like, if it takes you about 20 minutes to walk to work, let's just say, and then 20 minutes back, I would actually I would say, like, yes, that is a decent little walk that you could take. Like, to me, that does get included into your workout routine. Like, that is 40 minutes of walking, technically. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I would include that personally. I understand what you're saying, though. I understand, like, you're saying, like, you want it to be like a dedicated walking thing. But your mind is somewhere else. There's nothing. I mean, your muscles are still moving the same, you know? It's not like not having your mind on it's gonna change the way that it works. I walk about 10K steps a day at my job. Oh yeah, Manic. When I was working retail, I had gotten my first Apple Watch. And dude, the amount of steps and standing you do is crazy. My current workout routine plus diet is not good. Just eating dirty when I know I should be making a change. I mean, it's a weird first step because, okay, when I started off the year, it's technically like this is my first year living like alone, like not alone, but my girlfriend, like, just without parents and stuff like that, and like kind of went on like a little food binge, you know what I mean? Because it's like I just want things. Like, it was also COVID, right? Like, COVID ended, I just wanted to eat, and then also just because I was moving around a lot less. It was just like, bam, I went from 168, 170 to 190 pounds in like 6-7 months. It was crazy. I didn't really want to make that first step. Like, I was very like, I was kind of childish about it too. And like also very, resilient to making that first step. But, yeah, it was just tough to make that first step. But I think what there's a big misconception, which kind of made me feel better. You have to understand this point though, and obviously I'm not some like specialist in this, but I think there's a big misconception when it comes to dieting that you need to eat like greens and veggies and like power shakes and all these other things. You can still eat what you want to eat. At the end of the day, like, you get your vitamins, sure, do what you need to do. Get your fiber, do whatever you need to do to get that. But like, calories, it's just about calories in and calories out. Once I kind of understood that, and I didn't care so much about, like, I didn't put so much weight into it being like, if I want a burger, I can have a burger, you know? I just look at the calories, right? Hitting your protein is so important. Yeah, I mean, everything's going to be important for that too. But I think when I made that realization, what did NC say? Eating too clean just means you're missing out on a bunch of micronutrients. There's that too for sure. But it was really easy for me to make that change mentally when I realized it didn't mean I had to give up everything that I enjoyed. Just eat things in moderation. Calorie deficit plus cardio will help you lose weight. You can eat McDonald's and still be under your caloric. Yep, exactly. When my brain fully let that click, I was like, well, this makes it a little bit easier for me. And then you just feel like the thing about food too, right? And you kind of have to understand this relationship with food too, is if you're eating a bunch of stuff you hate, like let's just say you're eating kale salads and you're just like, fuck, this is so bad. Like I hate this. You might sure, like let's just say you're getting all the nutrients in the world. You're still going to be fucking miserable. But if you're able to mix, in foods you like you're going to just feel overall happier, no? And again, once you get past that whole, I know, Insty, I'm just making an example. Once you get past that whole, you're allowed to eat things you like, then do it. If you're diabetic and have some sort of metabolic issue, though, rules for normal health people do not apply to you, yes, I would consult a doctor for that. Pseudo, what's going on? Oh my God. Pseudo, I need to message you about the keyboard. I have it right here. I keep forgetting to message you. Actually, do you want to message me? I hate the... I'm really bad with Discord DMs. I'm only really consistent with my emails. It's just Discord DMs pile up. Want a TFT sometime? I've been sucking this season. I started off so good. No, everyone I played a game today. Here's what happened. Game's going good. I'm maintaining, I'm keeping up with everyone. Then every game I've been playing lately, someone ends up with a level 3 Ari or a level 3 forecast unit of some sort. And I'm sitting there barely getting my level 2s no matter how I play the game, whether I play a rush game or anything. And I'm just well, fuck, man. It seems like the meta right now is rush to 9. And I don't know. I hate when TFT starts to get like this, when the meta just is do one thing and equals victory. So I'm just a little over playing TFT at the moment. So what's up, Dane? How you doing, man? Thank you, Pseudo. I appreciate you. Yeah, I actually have keycaps I think you'd really like too, Pseudo. I have them set aside for you. But yeah, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Show bottom of the keyboard? Give me a second and I will. Let me just put some stuff to the side. I'm really sad. Actually, I should have went to go take pictures today. I think I might do some pictures tomorrow, though. During some serious talk time. We're talking a little bit about fitness journey. I mean, I had a little bit of a fitness journey this year where I made some really good changes into how I eat and how I deal with foods. So I did some pretty good numbers this year. I went from weighing 191 to, I did it yesterday. I weighed myself yesterday. I was 178. Actually, technically I was 177. 0.5 or whatever it was yesterday. Did ClickClack tell you how much this will reel to? Is ClickClack carrying this? Is that why they messaged me this morning? It's gonna be $400. So this particular version's $400. Oh, I didn't know they were carrying it. That's probably why they messaged me. I was like, why are they messaging me? They didn't commission me to do this. All right. Have you heard of the new fitness craze? I'm ready for you to tell me, Avo. I'm ready. I'm out. I'm sorry you didn't. Did you not enjoy yourself? Got him? Oh my fucking god. Avo! God, dude. Avo, I'm gonna give you a big hug next time I see you, alright? It's the type of energy you're making me feel right now. That's not even fair though, Avo, because we were literally talking serious talks about fitness stuff. You saw that coming? No, I actually didn't. I was just ready for Avo to maybe actually give me some insight on a fitness thing. I was like, okay, Avo, I'll listen up. Avo is like, okay, I think right now my ranking for people that I probably won't take too serious anymore is Adam at the very, very fucking top. Anything Tim and unfortunately Burbs and Angels say are up there too. And then now Avo. Avo's like pretty much the same as the rest of the guys. So they're all up there. Avo was like in the middle because he does say some pretty good stuff sometimes. What about Adam's burner account? Adam has a burner account? Does he? I don't know anymore. Best fitness change for me was to work out in the morning before work, prioritizes it otherwise. Do you also feel more alert, right? That's one thing you probably do feel is like way more alert. I'm sorry, I love you. Bring back fake Avo. That was Gargle. Gargle was fake Avo. But Gargle said he won't ever do it again. Don't impersonate other people though, for real guys. That shit just leads to it being super confusing. These are Durox, yeah. This is like literally my only last set of Durox stabilizers. I don't really buy these too much. I bought like 3 or 4 sets just in case. And I had this one here on my desk today. I was like, might as well. Ain't no way you gonna make me wake at 5 a.m. to work out. Oh, I mean, no, it's not for everyone. Absolutely, you get a win to start your day. Don't underestimate momentum and how little wins. Dude, I 100% agree with that. Simple. That's huge. Alex Motos switches slapping a CF plate on my Cappy 60. Man, I'm glad all you guys like those Alex Motos versions of the Obscuras. I've heard some people say they like them even more than the regular Obscuras for whatever reason. Maybe it's like a placebo effect, but hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Alex, I'm late. Please don't punish me. Why does it sound like you're asking for it? Don't worry, man. I'm not. Light, medium, or dark roast? Ooh. That's the police coming to get Abo, bro. Lately, dark roasts, but there's like 1 or 2 really good light roast coffees that I really enjoy. I don't remember the brands. I think Alpha sent me one of them that was really good. And then I will say the most overrated coffee I've had is that brand that I picked up from. It's like a Japanese brand that has like a % sign in front of it. Chudo might know what I'm talking about. They have a few in Toronto. That was so overrated, that coffee. It was just whatever. Have you tried Onyx? I have tried Onyx. Onyx was really good. I liked Onyx. Believe it or not, if you can find Starbucks on sale, like sometimes I find it for $9 at the grocery store, like a bag of ungrounded beans. It's not terrible. For like $9. But yeah, that one from that I got from that other place. I don't remember what it's called now. That was just whatever. Local place that roasts fresh. Yes. If you guys live in Toronto and want a really good local place to check out, highly recommend Everyday Gourmet. In St. Lawrence Market. It's at the bottom area of St. Lawrence. It doesn't, Chudo. And it was like $40 for the bag. Did you also try it? It was like $40. And it tasted like nothing. And then I was talking to Tim about it. Tim said that particular coffee is supposed to be that light. I'm just like, I lined up to try that shit. Yeah, the lineups were not easy to line up for it too.
I hope everyone is having a great day. I've been gone for so long.
Thank you. I appreciate you, dude. Welcome back, by the way. I hope things have been well. Everyday Gourmet will be on my to-do list for my next Canada trip. Yeah, they also like serve coffee there. I don't know how good it is, but the beans were really good. I haven't cringed this hard since That's Japanese. What happened? Where is Tim, the coffee snob? How much cups of coffee? Oh, my shampoo. Well, how much cups of coffee do you guys have a day? Your sweet Korean face wash stuff? Hey, to be fair though, guys, I got fucking lied to. I guess so. I'm soldering today, yeah. 1 to 2 cups. I'll show the bottom again. Man, lately I've been feeling better drinking 3 cups of coffee. Like if I don't have a 3rd cup lately, and I hate this about myself, I don't feel like fully energized for the day. Because technically this is my 3rd cup. So like I'll do a morning cup, and then a midday cup, and then I'll do like a dinner cup. So I was doing really good. I was like on 1 cup of coffee, and then recently I had like a few more, and now I'm just, there are mugs like this. Although I think I was a little heavy-handed with the creamer tonight. It's okay. Coffee hits harder without breakfast. Yeah, a little bit. You know, it's saying enough. Is there a specific name or category for very light to press switches? I don't know how else to ask that. Is there actually a specific name for that? I would just look up any sort of spring weight that would be less than like 55 gram. Do you guys have like a good, for simple? I don't know. I don't really have like a good thing to search for. Like a good search term for that. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Stroopwafels plus coffee is the perfect breakfast. Well, not that I have this much anymore. Actually, never, because I don't know. I just don't feel like buying bagels on a consistent basis. I love having a cup of coffee and a buttered bagel. Like just a nice buttered bagel. In particular, cinnamon raisin. But very rare that I buy bagels these days. Very rare. Yeah, you could actually try searching silver switches. I have never tried hot honey on a bagel. Cinnamon raisin, I'm offended. It's really good. My old breakfast routine, I haven't had this in a while, because this fucks with my stomach, is peanut butter sandwich and coffee. But every time, it's just like a cleanse. This is like a cleanse food for me. Because then I'm spending more time of my morning sitting in the bathroom than I am doing work. So, yeah, it's not ideal. That was my old breakfast too. Dude, I would have peanut butter sandwich and a coffee. Like, just light peanut butter, not a whole, I didn't go heavy-handed on the peanut butter. That was my thing. Cleanse just means diarrhea time. Did you see the guy who asked for a scooped bagel? What does that mean? Some peanut butter toast and coffee. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Especially with good bread. All right, here, you guys wanted to see the bottom of this again? Here's the bottom. Here, I'll just leave it flipped over, and that way there you guys can look at it while I build. If I had the time to make bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches every morning, 100% I would. I think since I lived here, I've done that, not including weekends, maybe 1 or 2 times ever. 1 or 2 times I've been like, yo, today's a slow day. I'll have like a nice breakfast. Not a consistent thing. It scares me that Ren put die 4 times in his little typing test there. That's what actually scares me. What? Oh man. Cooking for your GF's sake? I can cook okay. Bro, that's my keyboard when I play Reaper. I was changing something in my keyboard. Okay, fair. And it went AWOL. All right. Well, let's slide. Was this win keyless? I can't remember. What version did we get? Win keyless. So let's put our switches in. It went AWOL and typed die 4 times? Huh? The supermarket sell packs of frozen roti and they make banger breakfast wraps. Interesting. My breakfast has always been like, I guess I am kind of picky when it comes to breakfast stuff. Like I'm normally pretty picky. I'm a picky eater. But like my breakfast stuff is always like maybe a bowl of cereal. I don't know. Even that. Like I bought some granola. I know. Was it Insty or Tim that hates when I call it cereal? I'll have that sometimes, but it's usually just I want a peanut butter sandwich or a bagel. Or like something with eggs and bacon and stuff in it. Just something to like Def Tim, you do you. Hey, Insty, appreciate you, man. Not Tim, you. I can't believe I got away with murder. Oops, wrong chat. All right, smarter. My breakfast is usually depression and coffee. Bannock, am I going to be seeing you again at the Toronto meetup next year? Eat your sugar cereal? Okay, I don't have that kind of cereal. The one that I have is actually like decent levels of sugar. Corned beef, hash and cheddar omelet. Omelet sounds delicious. I haven't had an omelet in a while. I've never actually attempted to make an omelet. Maybe I should do that one day. Everyone in chat right now with corned beef. Cinnamon Cheerios are just so good. I haven't had that kind of cereal in a long time. Next year, I think so. Already discussed early plans, and it looks like it's going to happen again. Hell yeah. Love that. Full English breakfast is peak. Oh, man. That's a once in a blue moon thing for me, man. That's a tough one for me. I love it, but it's just a lot. Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No, I don't do any of those cereals anymore. Those never make me feel good. Those just make me feel bloated. Actually, the milk I get now isn't even like, it's called Fairlife milk. It's all like lactose-free milk. I don't know, it just makes me feel, like it has like good minerals and nutrients and stuff in it, but I try not to do too much of the lactose stuff. What's up, Nico? How are you doing, man? I didn't see you come in. What's my favorite cereals? Here, I'll go get it. I'll go get my favorite cereal. I don't care. It's called a cereal to me. I don't care. This is my favorite thing to have. No, I'm being serious. I can't not be serious when this is a cereal. I don't care what anyone says. It's not granola, it's cereal. It's better cereal. I love this stuff. Love it. Bird food. Oh my god, bro. Hey, also, look what I bought myself. Hey, no one get upset. No one get upset right now. I bought these for me. It's the best flavor. The best flavor, bro. Nothing wrong with good old originals, bro. Can't believe you don't like All Dressed. I'm actually glad you went out and got chips. Lynx, it was because of you. Alex, don't you dare skip my message. What did Burbs say? I think I just have to look at your message history, Burbs. I'll give you a sample of my lactose-free milk straight. Hey, Burbs! Oh my god. Dude, Burbs takes it to like other unworldly levels of sus every time we're in this stream. Why is my camera all the way over here? Okay, well, I need to fix that later. This is like the Smith & Room board, but in TKL form. Okay, I don't mean to incite people talking shit about anyone, but was that Smith & Room board any good? It's just a simple yes or no. I heard it wasn't. I heard it sounded very echoey and metallic-y and stuff. Someone send Alex a massive box of every OG chip there is. Dude, I love original chips. I love it, dude. Low-key, the Smith & Room Artisans are sick for 18 bucks. I didn't even know they had them. And if that's really cool if they do have some really inexpensive Artisans. Awesome for them. It sounded like a Smith & Room board. I feel like with enough tuning, the Iron 160 and all the Iron series can sound okay. But I heard that other one was just like below... whatever. I've been saying this is just a Magnus 175. I think the Magnus looks different though. Yeah, that's what it was called, the Magnus. Tolerance for this board is crazy perfect, that click. Yeah, the plate is really easy to put in, which is good. Flutterby keyboard. Alrighty, let's put these in. I don't know what keycaps we'll use today. Alu board, yeah. Or alu plate, yeah. We're using. I had a feeling you were saying that. Do you sell the keyboards that you build? I don't sell the keyboards that I build. Occasionally, like if I have a friend who is in need of a board, like Pseudo, for example. Like I'm talking like streamers and stuff like that. I will work with them to get them a board. Sometimes it has to come out of my personal collection. It is what it is. But with friends and family, as of recently, I just... sometimes people will come over, and if I know them well enough and they don't have a keyboard, I'll just say pick one or something like that of some of the stuff I have in the front. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really sell boards though. Like I don't like have a listing for anything. No, I'm not. You know what it is? It's I wish I can do more for with the boards that I have. Like we do a lot of giveaways. It's just sometimes it sucks because like as a content creator who deals with this kind of stuff, I think a lot of tech content creators can maybe understand this. You get really cool stuff in. Sometimes companies don't want to pay. They just tell you, here's the thing. And then you also can't sell the thing. So you're stuck with the thing. So the only viable thing afterwards is like, after you make like, what, 20, 30 bucks off the YouTube revenue, that's your payment for promoting their product and them selling whatever amount of products they sell, assuming it was a good product. They just want you to have like the thing, like always with you. So a lot of the times what I do is just give those items away. It sucks sometimes, but I think some brands don't realize that. It's nice to work with brands who do realize that like a free keyboard is not going to end up paying bills. But I give them away. I give everything I usually can away. I will be reviewing that board, yes. I think the 17th we're doing a big giveaway. It's like paying an exposure, basically. I like your YouTube channel. Thank you, Sand. Appreciate you, man. So I subbed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your landlord doesn't accept Singa boards? Maybe. Should I get a Neo 65 or a Tiger 80 Lite? Those are very different keyboards in terms of layouts. So I guess what layout do you need more? I hate payment exposure as a music producer. Yeah. It's why I even tell like, okay. The realistic view of this is if you're in the scene and you want, like with any sort of influencer position or content creation position, if you want to grow your brand, yes, I understand that taking free things like that makes a lot of sense. It does. It kickstarts things. It gets your foot in the door. The dangerous part about that is then you start to you build that relationship on free. So it's kind of hard to like get out of that relationship with a brand based off of free and like doing favors and stuff like that. So it's tough. You have to be very careful with how you do things, because then you build expectations. Also, large armpit. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Pseudo said, bro, no shot, not even kidding. When I rented my place, my last place, my landlord loved my custom kicks and they let me make customs for their first month's rent. Ah, that's dope. I mean, that makes sense though, because Pseudo does like art and shoes and stuff, which I feel like are a bit more universal than just keyboards. So I feel like a lot more people might be interested in that, and that would be a really cool thing to trade for. Sand, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Jack, no. How are you doing today? Did I say hi to you? I got the Neo and Tri Flame Patina on the way. Oh, you're gonna, or did you already try? Crazy you say that when I have more keyboards than shoes. I think it's a little different for us here, but I think on a more universal scale, then yeah, I think shoes are what more people are after. How do these switches make a perfect circle? Did I do that? I'm still waiting for it. Oh, the Neo? Okay. A YouTuber by the name of MakerMod says the Neo 65 is good. It is a good board. Nothing wrong with the Neo. But if you're looking for like a TKL, then the Neo's not going to be the keyboard you need. Probably is going to be the Tiger 80. But the Neo's good. The Neo is very solid. It has 2 different mounting styles you can play around. A lot of different ways you can mod it. I honestly want to collect more keyboards now though. I feel like I used to enjoy making my own. Now I'm just nervous too. Oh wait, you feel like it really... You should try. Pseudo, buy a kit. Soldering and stuff's really easy, and then you don't even have to go the soldering route. Like today we're soldering, but most of the times we're doing hot swap stuff. I appreciate the little inserts for the feet here, by the way. That is a nice touch. Rather than just CNCing a little circle. This is quite nice. It is definitely a pretty board. I don't know if Stylo is still here, but I gotta give credits to Stylo. He's really come a long way with his stuff. Very cool. All right, let's open this guy up. The only thing I'm gonna complain about, which this is a no-no, and I don't see any spare screws. Not the end of the world, but I'm gonna have to say this. I don't know if anyone's gonna guess what I'm about to say. Smarter, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you.
Happy Friday, you friggin' hunk.
Stylo. What are these screws? What is this? Is that a Phillips? Oh my god. Is that a Phillips screw? I just hate Phillips screws. They're like the easiest ones to strip. I prefer hex. I prefer anything else. Hell, I'd even prefer using a flathead than using Phillips. And thank you again. I appreciate you, Smarter. I hope you're having a good one today. As for streamers, Alex is the easiest one to strip. What? Bro, I've never stripped once, alright? What's wrong with Phillips? They're just easy to strip. And once you do strip them, they're a giant pain in the ass. Alright, here's the internals. It looks like it aligns itself by using these little raised metal parts on the side. Interesting. Alright, and let's put our daughter board in. Also, most Phillips screws in the market are dog shit. There's also that too, but that's a whole other thing. I'm related to the team. Thought it was gonna be Hex. Gonna be completely honest. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's just my unit. Who knows? But if you can somehow get that to be Hex, then I mean that's the one issue that I think I'm having so far. And then possibly maybe allowing people to get some polycarbonate plates as an add-on. Maybe that's it. But I mean, other than that, everything looks pretty solid to me. Everything does look pretty good here. Take care, Soren. Are these also Phillips? Like, what are these? I'm assuming these would also be the daughter board screws. These are also Phillips. These are all Phillips screws. So it does look like maybe they just sent me all Phillips or something. Yes, universal daughter board. Big plus in this as well. These aren't magnetized, which is a little irritating considering how deep down this daughter board is. Do you like PC or PP plates more? I more sit around the fence of using polycarbonate plates for things. You planning on doing another yearly keyboard of the year? Yes, there will be this one. I know I didn't do one last year because I was kind of moving away from doing that sort of thing, but I think I will do one this year. I think it's fun and also kind of important too. Why mod music? You gonna do something like that too? Maybe we should collab on something mod music. I don't know if you're up for that. Let's switch views here. Show you guys the bottom from the side. Look at that. It looks pretty nice. Just so you guys get a better kind of feel for the bottom of this keyboard. Cool. Top mount equals best mount. Top mount is nice. I appreciate a good top mount board. Although I don't always, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't always love aluminum plates for my top mounts. Okay, we will have to solder this in, but I kind of just want to like get... I'm gonna do something weird here, which is... Do I feel like just clipping these? Fuck it. I know we didn't solder anything in yet, but just fuck it, just in case I need to. Because this is a screwless design, that means this either need to install things onto the top plate first, then push in your screws, or just clip your switches. Or not screws, switches rather. I haven't touched enough boards this year to have a good range to compare, but maybe you guys can do a podcast. That'd be really fun, doing like a podcast for something like that. All right, let's solder in things here in a second. All right, cool. Just want to make sure this slides in nicely. All right, soldering time. Let's put this back on top for now. Gotta run. Take care, Smarter. Love you, buddy. Do I have like a... My little side table's clear today. Thank goodness. Oops. Would you be down to see a case made of tungsten? Is that more just for visuals, I suppose? Top mount with a soft plate AKPC is the GOAT. Yeah, that's my absolute favorite combo. Like, sometimes I do get some decent ones with aluminum, but my absolute favorite, like, bar none combo for top mount, polycarbonate plates, and then also cherry switches. It's just such a classic combination of things. So good. Interesting. All right. Alex, my boy, what's up, Puke? How you doing? And let's get our solder. Let's move some stuff out of the way. The amber color? Amber color's nice. Is Cherry Vince plus PC plate a good combo? For top mount it is. I don't know if I love that combo for gasket mounting. I feel like it depends on the unit, the system for that. I like the sticker on the soldering fan. It's Tim. It's Tim's beautiful little sticker. Isn't tungsten like twice as heavy as brass? Is it actually? Fuck, that'd be a really... I'm not, guys, I don't know about you guys. I'm not really that into really heavy keyboards. That is not really my scene. To each their own though. Like, I know sometimes people love heavy keyboards, but in this subjective hobby, Alex is always objectively right. Remember that, guys? Hey, thank you, Seven. But no, I'm not always right. I get a lot of things wrong, actually. I try to always be honest, though, when I fuck up something. Which is often, because I'm a human being. Wish Michelin had numpad sub-legends? In what sense? I lifted a 15-pound TKL last weekend. Which one was it? Even 15 pounds is like kind of insane for a keyboard. Like, I really like that Opus 1 that we built, for example, but it was just so heavy. Tungsten, same weight density as gold. Oh. If I don't break my back adjusting my keyboard, I don't want it. Is that it, Ivan? Did you receive your Gast? Oh, do you mean the Geist? I actually had canceled my order. I think he reached out today. I need to double check my messages to see if I still wanted one, but guys, I don't truly have the funds to buy a $2,000 keyboard right now. The majority of my for fun money, like the for me money, the money that like I saved up during the year, that was like, hey, I'm gonna go have fun with this. This is for me. I'm proud of what I did this year. Even that, I am like keeping aside for Christmas stuff right now for people. Like, after seeing the cost of like housing and just even the price of living lately, I've just been very like conservative with where I'm spending money outside of work stuff. I messed up. All the fun money went to crypto shit coins. I hope not. I hope that's not real. Did your rent increase? It did a little bit, not by much. But that's not even why. It's just like, imagine this, right? We've been living here for about a year and a bit. Every time we go out, like to buy groceries, for example, it feels like every time the groceries just keep going up and up and up. And it's not, like, guys, this is not, oh, guys, let me tell you, rent anywhere in Toronto costs more than $2,000. Like, downtown, ain't no way you're finding anything that's not 300 square feet. Actually, even that might even be $2,000. But yeah, it's just crazy, like, the amount of stuff that went up in the last year alone. So it's starting to, at first I didn't feel it too much. I'm like, oh, this is not bad. I can still, like, you know, have fun, you know, live my life downtown. Now it's just kind of like, well, I'm going to hunker down and just be an adult about so many things. $2K CAD, yeah. I don't know what it would equate to USD. Do you need to be in TO? Let me try to justify the benefit that I see, right? Maybe you guys can tell me if this makes sense. Let's say, for example, I have to buy a place, like rent a place that is we'll just even use the higher end of things, $3,000, right? But this place is enough that it gives you a studio area, everything that you need to live in as well. And then you also don't need to drive because you're downtown Toronto. Driving right now, I did some of the math for that even. Driving right now, because cars are at, I don't know if you guys know this, cars are at a very high point in time as well. That already might add another $800 to $1,000 extra a month, not including maintenance. I'm not even sure if that would really include gas. But that's just between buying the car. I don't have a car, Nico. I just did like based off of the cheapest brand new car that you can get because the used cars aren't that much cheaper. So with insurance, all that still ends up being about $800 to $1,000. Again, this is Canadian dollars. So I figured if I can get the convenience of living downtown, I'd rather pay that a little bit of that premium with the access to, like, you know, in a lot of sense, like more culture, just like being able to walk places. It's just nice. Also, the internet downtown is quite nice too. However, moving out of the city is an option, but it's not that much cheaper. In fact, I would say that it's not cheaper at all, and I would need to buy a vehicle. So there is that kind of like internal debate you have to have, right? Just got one of my kids a car. We couldn't find anything that wasn't a shitbox for under $6,000. Yep. Isn't that crazy? I feel like you were able to buy like $1,000. Not that I've ever purchased one, but I remember like my family friends talking about like $1,000 beater cars you used to buy. It would last you like a lifetime if you were careful. You got to decide if the extra time you spend commuting is worth the money you save. Exactly, yeah. Driving downtown, that is, yeah, I would never drive down here. Fuck that. That's not much for a car when you can drive wherever you want. It adds up though. Considering I already, like, even if I had a vehicle, I don't go out much. And like, sure, I could go wherever I wanted to, but it is a trade-off, right? Lately, things have just been a lot of like, do I need this? Let me think on this. And I'm a pretty quiet thinker when it comes to those things. Like, I'm not like asking other people for opinions. I'm just kind of like quietly thinking like, okay, do I need this? Can I live without this? How do I want to go about doing this? Like, what's convenient for me? What's going to make more sense I guess in the long term for my business? Can I even support myself doing this? So there's a lot of thoughts that have been going through my head the last little bit. It's very stressful, but you know what? I hope it ends up being rewarding. Can't go anywhere without one. In the US? Yeah, the US is like pretty much, like, unless you're in a city as well, like a really dense city, which I feel like might only be New York. I don't know if any other cities are like that. America is hard to survive without a car. Yeah, that's for sure. I feel like outside of Toronto might be the same thing. Is San Francisco like that? Those shit guys tend to make fun of... No, we're not making fun of America. Same with most of Canada. Yeah, I'd say it's just Toronto. I live in the suburbs and work downtown, so I gotta have a car. That makes sense. Do you drive into work, Trudeau? Or do you take, like, your car to a station and then go down? I feel like a lot of people do that. Besides New York City, that's everywhere in the United States. Someone said also San Francisco. You can bus, yes. I mean, when I was even living in the suburbs myself, I bussed everywhere. And you know what? Even then, saved a lot of money not owning a car. LA forces you to drive and punishes you for having a car. I used to drive to work during the pandemic when it only took 35 minutes. Now driving is 90 minutes one way. Yeah, that is something I'd skip on as well. That sounds frustrating. God damn, 90 minutes. Phew. What's up, Tiger? How you doing? Have a good weekend, Alex. Thank you for streaming. Hey, anytime, man. You bust everywhere. What the? Bunny? I'm a fucking pro driving downtown, though. I bet. I feel like when you get used to it, you get used to it. Dallas traffic's like 20-30 minutes to get to work, 45 to 60 to get home. Yeah, when everyone gets tired, going home is just like, I bet pretty tough everywhere. Everyone's like on just fall asleep mode. Public transport in my area is very affordable and available. Car takes like 20 minutes to get to work, train about 35, so either are great choices. Hey, you know what? Even when I was, I used to basically get rides to work too from coworkers. There'd be days where I just rather would take the transit because it would take about the same time and I have to wait on anyone coming to grab me, but honestly it was just sometimes nice. You don't have to think, you just take the transit. Moving to a quiet dorm from a noisy apartment has done wonders for my mental health. I bet, man. That is probably a lot less stress too, having to deal with like noise all the time. I get that. Toronto has a mix of both, although the subway systems are kind of questionable these days. I mean, I haven't had any issues on the subway in a very long time, but I can imagine a lot of other people be very... I mean, even I'm kind of iffy getting on it when I have to get on it. There's just been a lot of problems on it lately. I think the whole world right now is dealing with a lot of economic setbacks. I know that both in America and Canada, it's been very tough. And when that kind of happens, you tend to get more people who are unfortunately unemployed and homeless and stuff like that. And unfortunately, they turn to things like drugs. So it does get a little bit dangerous sometimes to get on the subways. Is really bad too. Yes. It is scary times sometimes. That's how Atlanta is. I just sparsely use it. It's not really safety. I mean, I feel like we don't even have it here. My subway is a fever dream. Is it like a good thing or a bad thing? I'm a little confused on that description, right, guy? Just a thing. Fever dreams are never a good thing. What are fever dreams? Like literally having a dream while you have a fever. Is that like what I had? Just like nightmares? Nightmare fuel stuff? Oh, New York? Yeah, I can imagine. I think Noli's told me a few times some stories. I need to message Manoli later. Super weird dream, almost like psychedelic. Yeah, that was when I was sick, man. Oh, I had the weirdest goddamn dreams, dude. Tim might have been in one, I'm not even sure anymore. But basically I was on like these asteroids. It was so weird. And I was forced to work. It was like a labor camp. It was really weird. Did you dream of New York? No, I did. Gargle, thank you so much for gifting a sub.
Gargle
Appreciate
Peanut
you, man.
Butter gifted a tier 1 sub to Acosta Boards. They have given 5 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, Gargle. The English ones from World War II are crazy. Abandoned subway tunnels? I didn't even know they had abandoned subway. I know there's like one here in Toronto that I know about, but kind of wild, kind of creepy to be honest. Actually, you know what we watched? Was it last night or 2 nights ago? It was an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It was the, it's called Old. It was interesting. Some of the acting was whatever. And then also some of the cinematography, like I thought some of it was cool. I was like, oh, that's actually like a clever way they did this. But then some of it was just bad. But I thought the movie was enjoyable. Like definitely I enjoyed it. I would give it like a 6, 7 out of 10. But I think some people might be more inclined to give it like a 4 or 5, just because some of it is kind of like awkwardly filmed and the acting is kind of awkward. But I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. Little step away from me watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Although I might watch some Star Wars tonight. I might chill tonight and actually watch some Star Wars. What kind of sockets are you using? I'm not actually soldering in sockets at the moment. I am just doing regular switches. But if I was to do sockets, I'd use 3.305. I have some Cherry MX2As from a client. But I don't know when I'm actually getting to those. I think I do anyways. That might not be for a while though. I haven't actually acquired any on my own terms. I'm not like super excited to try them, to be honest. Gotta go make supper. Getting hungry. Thanks for streaming. Hey, have a good supper. Eat well. How far into it are you now? The Clone Wars? Season 4. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, okay. This threw me off, by the way. So, as you guys know, we did make a... How can I word this? It was like a silly purchase. We made a silly purchase recently, which was we bought a Quest 3. We've never had... I've never had VR, and then my girlfriend's never had VR, so we decided we wanted to try one out. It wasn't like... It's not like... It's still expensive, but it's not crazy expensive compared to some of the other systems. I've also haven't really purchased anything like in terms of gaming and consoles like in a long time. So we figured it'd be fun. So I was playing yesterday. I was gonna just play some. I have like a mini golf game I've been playing. I don't know. It's fun to me. I decided to buy the Darth Vader Immortal Episode 1. I didn't know it was only 15 minutes long. It's like 15, 20 minutes max. And then you have to buy episode 2. I was expecting... I mean, it was only $10. So maybe I don't know if I'm expecting too much. But it was really good. The first episode, I guess, whatever, it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it. Getting to watch Darth Vader walk up to you in VR was, like, genuinely pretty sick. I don't know if I'm going to go rush out to buy episode 2 knowing that I have to buy all 4 or 5 episodes of them. Maybe I'll just watch a Let's Play or something. Scale in VR is great. It's really cool. Like, so I also, on YouTube, they have these like walkthroughs of cities. So I was watching one of New Orleans, and I guess they feel like when you do VR, I guess you film it, and also I don't know if it's an option or I guess it is just 3D as well. And there was like people walking up to you in this VR thing, just like coming to ask the camera questions, like I guess the guy behind the camera. And it literally, like at one point I just felt like asking the people in the video to give me some personal fucking space because they were getting really close to me. It was interesting. Definitely not an everyday thing though. New Orleans is fun, but also very... Is it actually dangerous? Wait, what's dangerous about New Orleans? Just like crime rate? Never do drone footage in VR? No, I don't like the high up VR stuff. Makes me feel like I'm falling down. I could pass on that stuff. VR is still all over the place. Rhythmic and music-based games are my favorite. Yes, the only game we really own, other than the one I just got, which is Darth Vader Immortal, and my mini putt game, is Beat Saber. That's all my girlfriend plays on that. She loves Beat Saber. I really enjoy Space Sims and the most in VR. I haven't actually tried that. That might be really fun to give a go. Do that instead of going for a walk. I feel like you don't move your full body enough for that, though. It feels like more just arms. What's the difference between a TKL and an 80? Oh, should be no difference. I think that just might be the way some people classify things. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, I can't put this on first. Hold on. This is top mount. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Highest violent crime rate in the US. Really? I did not know New Orleans had the highest crime rate. Violent crime rate. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. That is crazy to me. I didn't know that. Is that true? I feel like when I think of New Orleans, I think of like a party city or something like that, like Mardi Gras and stuff like that. Interesting. One of the highest, not the highest? Oh, one of the highest. Damn. That is wild to me. Where would you guys dream place to live? Where's that? If you could only pick one place, what's the dream? With you? Oh my god, Avo, don't make me smile too hard right now, bro. Your place? Okay, guys. I'm eating pizza with a fork and knife. I don't blame you for doing that, though. Rural Japan. Goodbye, everyone. You said you've been there, right, Trudeau? Did you see that thing that's happening at Union Station, by the way? It's a Japan, I guess, ex-Union Station. They're doing some, like, tourism thing. Have been a couple times. Okay. Was it good? Was it fun? I might go tomorrow. Going to Japan this year. Can't wait. It's like a little indoor street festival. Okay, maybe I'll head out tomorrow to go look. Scary politics, though, in Germany, especially as a young person. I don't know where I would want to live. I haven't really put too much thought in that. Revelstoke for me. Lots of mountains. Where's that located? I think I would also want to live in, like, if I was, like, if you were going to tell me, hey, Alex, you were going to be okay with money, you never have to worry about working, I think I would want to live in the mountains somewhere. Just, like, not deal with things. But I think, like, a small part of me would always also be kind of selfish and be like, oh, well, I also want internet. So I don't exactly know how that would work. And move back after a decade in Texas. Oh, really? Where's that right now, Wode? Mountains better have gigabit. Dude, they better have gigabit Ethernet. It's... I feel like I need to have some sort of connection out there, you know? The view doesn't get old? Yeah, I can imagine, man. That makes me kind of jealous. Damn, dude. Oh my god. Saya, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1s. What did I do to deserve this? That's crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. Oh, man. Are you having a good day today? You better be. You absolutely better be. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's the rent story you told? Oh. Did it, like, resonate with you or something? Yeah, it's one of those things, like I said, it's like debating between, like, it's tough right now because Toronto is just weird. Like, I want to leave Toronto, I want to, but like there's convenience in the city and everything, and I don't even know where to go. You hear, like, as a Canadian, you also hear like tons of stories about, like, you hear great things about Alberta, but then you also hear really bad things about Alberta, like really bad things, and then Vancouver is also in the same position where it's just kind of like, Vancouver just seems fucking expensive. And I don't know where to go. I don't know, man. I heard Calgary's not, like, Calgary, not Alberta, but like other parts of Calgary is not terrible. I don't know. Every place has its ups and downs. That's true, yeah. Also, the butterfly inspiration goes further than just the bottom design. When the board is on the table and you look at it from the side, it looks like it's completely floating completely. when I put it together, we'll take a look. But thank you again. I appreciate that, Saya. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this way. Calgary is so boring compared to Toronto. You know why I think, like, I would be, like, A-okay with Calgary, though, Trudeau? If that was a thing that I wanted to go to, is because I feel like I would be, like, A-okay with the option of, hey, do I want to, like, get up and go to the mountains one day type thing. Here in Toronto, you can go up north, but, like, it's just okay. Yes, this is top mount. Oh, wait, this is just supposed to be laid in like this, not flipped over. My mistake. My friend lives in Vancouver and said it's insanely expensive. Yes. I don't think I would move from Toronto to Vancouver ever. I think that would be a stupid move on my part, just because of how expensive it is. It seems nice there, though. Never been. Seems nice. I don't know. We'll see.
Go get yourself episode 2 of that Darth Vader game. Also save the rest for another bag of chips.
Thank you very much.
Love
I
you, bro.
appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Love you too, man. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get another bag of chips. Actually, they had a... So I got those chips, and they had another bag, which I don't think I'm ever going to buy again. They kind of tasted bad. They had this brand that's supposed to be... like, it's called like the Humble Potato or something like that. They were only $1.99, and they... To be fair, I don't think people buy them because they're normally $7. They were clearance sales because I guess people didn't want to have them sitting around the store because they expire like, well, not expire. They go best before like a month from now. So I guess they just weren't selling, but they're okay. Never again, I don't think, though. Not even at $2. I've had the better $2 chips. Can't wait to move to Montreal next year, man. It'll be an amazing 2 years of studying. That'll be really fun. I'm very happy for you, dude. That'll be super fun. That will be a blast. Just make sure you live in the moment, too. I think it's also important to do so. All right, let's see what this looks like from the side. Yeah, I mean, I think the better way to look at it from the side here. Should I move to Canada? I don't want to say no, but it's not like... for example, childish. I think right now, again, me being completely honest, moving into Canada would probably not be a great idea. We're already dealing with housing issues here and supply issues for housing. I think even I was reading an article about how we've just had the highest immigration out of Canada. So people are leaving because it's just very expensive to live in. From what I understand, too, opportunities are dwindling as well. So, they just did this whole news thing where there was like a. I don't think it's crazy personally. I always remember lineups at malls when there was big job fairs, but apparently this is like something that's causing an issue now, or it's like a sign of an issue about how many people are lining up for like these job fairs at malls, which I've never thought was an issue. I've always thought that was very normal. I remember when I went for job fairs, it was the same thing, but apparently it's an issue. All right, let's put some keycaps on this. I don't know what caps we're going to use. Another Switch with a food name? Yes. Indeed, another Switch with food names. Huh. I don't know what I want to use. Frostwitch? We could use Frostwitch, I guess. Yeah, maybe we'll use... You guys want Frostwitch on this? Serica? Greg? Retro mixed lights? Retro mixed lights would be cool. I'd actually be down to put that. I'm down for retro mixed lights. I need to go find where I put the box for it, but I'm down for retro. I'm down for always gray. Striker could also be good. We could also move Purple Knight from one keyboard to this keyboard. Here, we'll do a vote. I know everything looks good on this. We'll do a little prediction, or not prediction, poll. Let's do a poll for keycaps. Retro, oh, that's not how you spell retro. Retro mixed, or we'll do Purple Knight. Here, we'll do these two. Retro mixed lights or Purple Knight, guys. And while you guys vote, I'm gonna go find the keycap sets. I don't know where I actually put retro mixed light. I really don't know. It might be over here. It might be the very, very bottom of all my keycaps. Is it? Nope, not there. Mixed lights. What did the box look like for retro mixed light? It's like a large box. I don't even remember what it looked like. Oh no, it was like that. Okay. Retro mixed light. Retro mixed light. Pico, that's Glacier. Oh, Glacier would look really nice on this too. What's winning? Retro? Alex, you have an affiliate link with Matrix Lab? I do not know. Okay, give me one sec while I find retro mix light. If I really can't find it, I'll let you guys know, but it should be around here somewhere. I don't see where it was drawn to. Retro mix light. Oh, there it is. Retro mix light. Glacier would be dope. Your video made me pull the trigger on the Falqua. Ooh, which color did you end up getting? There was only 2 colors, right? That's gonna be a fun keyboard for you to do, though. That is going to be super fun. And then let me go get the other part of this, which is on one of my envoys. Now, which envoy was it on? It was on the green one in the front. I think so. Okay, one sec. I'll be right back, guys. I need to start pre-prepping the choices of keycaps. Oh, that hit my camera. So I don't waste your guys' time. I always feel bad when you guys have to wait for me to look for keycaps. I'm on the fence with the beige Falqua. Are you gonna get one? Oh man, that's a purchase. That is definitely a purchase. Where did I put my envoy? It's not there, it's not there, it's not there. That's one of the envoys. Where's the other one? That's not it. That's not it. I swear to God, it was right here. I'm so sad I missed out on Retro Mixlight. It's a nice set. It is. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. One more minute. Sorry for wasting your guys' time. I'm just trying to find where I put this one envoy. I know it has it on it. Hold on, between the Matrix Velcro and the PC gaff. Oof. Those are both spendy. Both very spendy boards. Did I put it in the bag or something? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check my front. If not, we'll use something else. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I have no idea where I put the key, unless it's all in here, which I doubt. Yeah, I have no idea where I actually put the keyboard for this. It was on an Envoy PCB, and I can't seem to find that Envoy anywhere. And I remember it being like right here. I should drop 2 keycaps. But I don't know where it went. That's not it. That's not it. No, no, no. That's dual shot on that envoy. I don't know. I thought you took it off the envoy to put dual shot. I did. And I had the PCB sitting right next to it. But I guess I either moved the PCB, but I don't know where I moved it to. Unless it's over here on like my stash of stuff. Check it out. No, it's not here. There's only boxes. All my photography supplies. Yeah, I don't know where I put it. So, with that being said, we might have to switch to another keycap set. Unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. It pains me to do this. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Glacier. How about we can do Glacier if you guys want. I'm down for Glacier. Let's take it off this guy. Mixed lights, I have no idea where I put, honestly. It's on a PCB somewhere. I just moved the PCB somewhere and I don't know where I put the PCB. Alright, let's just do Glacier for now. My own fault, guys. It's okay. I'll make it up to you next stream. I'm gonna find Key Kobo mixed light, and we'll find it. We'll make it up next stream. Sorry, guys. Whew. I got black Falqua with no flex cut plate. Gonna be Matrix number 5? Let's go, dude. What Alice is that? This is the Bolsa Alice. I guess I'm just more concerned to figure out where that particular plate and PCB combo went to, because that was one of my favorite plate PCB combos. Keycaps aside, I don't know what I did with that. You know what? I have a feeling I know what I did with it. I have a feeling I put it in the front. I have like a little area where I keep spare PCBs, and I guarantee I didn't even think to check that. Oh well, maybe I put it there, not thinking that it wasn't supposed to go there. Do you have a go-to spring? My go-to spring is 55 gram TX springs, long. How are you just finger ripping them off the board? These particular switches are a little looser. So if you just lift upwards and get a good grip, they just come off. Years of practice? That too. Some you can't do though. Some you literally can't like just finger grab them off. Some you actually need to use the switch puller. That's so wild to see. I have good finger grip, I guess. I don't know. I need another Key Kobo set. Are you guys excited for Key Kobo Darling? Or loose like that? Darling's so lit. I wonder how that's gonna do. Can't wait to get Darling for Pink Magic 3. You are my darling? Oh my god, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. By the way, whoever pre-ordered Retro Mix Light like I did, Key Kobo gave me an update, said the sets are already doing QC now and will ship soon. Pretty awesome. It's a nice set. It's a very, very nice set. Now I hope I can go find mine, but I wonder if people actually like Darling or some people just like the rarity of Darling. That is a very good point to bring up though. You know, I think some people just like the rarity of it. Gonna keep it a buck with you. I think that ultimately is what probably keeps people from, or keeps people buying the set, is probably just having something that's just rare on paper. But I mean, would it be a hobby if we didn't have hype beasts who chase everything out of rarity? Would it really be a hobby? I don't think so. We need those people, you know? Ooh, I forgot how big the kitting is for this. Holy smokes. I actually did forget. This is a nice set, actually. Is this still available on Novelkeys? I don't even know if we have stock left of this. I'm going to get it off Hype. Some reason I got Frost Switch. When Frost Switch came out, good lord, I'm expecting the same. Good Hype. Hypebeasts know what they're talking about. To some degree. You know what I don't see anyone rocking or talking about anymore? Supreme. I don't see nobody talking about that. 2.75 right shift? Yeah, this is a TKL. I prefer the aesthetic with the longer shift. Ain't nobody talking about Supreme anymore. Supreme was, yeah, it was awful. I feel like Supreme went away pretty quickly. There was a few of the Hype brands that just like disappeared insanely quick as of more recent times. Hype has changed. Like, what's the new Hype brand these days? I wouldn't say Fear of God. I don't think that's like truly up to the same level as what Supreme was. Rick Owens? I don't... Is it though? Rick Owens has been around though. Peso clothing? I haven't heard of that one. I mean... I guess the only purpose it may serve is people who like accidentally click it, maybe. Jinko? Hey, no, whoa, hold on. I have to give it to Jinko though. Jinko's kind of hot though, bro. Like if you can pull off Jinko, that's different. You have to give it to Jinko. Like, it's crazy though. I have to give respect to people who can pull off that. Crocs? Are Crocs hype? They've lasted a long time. I wouldn't call Crocs hype. I feel like they've... Oh shit, I put these in the wrong spot, guys. I feel like Crocs have definitely passed the test of time. Teja merch is new hype. Maybe. Crocs have never been hype. I feel like there's some hype to Crocs. I feel like you just get Crocs because you get them. Are these the right profile? I don't know what's what here. Oops. It's a little confusing to poor me. There we go. I think this is it like this. Yeah. Sport mode? No, I've never owned Crocs. Although I should get Crocs. I'll just put them here. Who gives a shit. I can't see where print is. It's alright. Alright, let's put these away and then we'll give this a little test. People who are not Croc enthusiasts do not floss their teeth. That is such like... That is from one extreme to another. That is crazy to me. God damn. That is wild. Actually, Glacier looks pretty good on this. I think Retro Mix Light would have been better. I'm sorry, Saya. I know we were trying to find it for you, but I really don't know what I did with that PCB. Oh, you know what? It also could just be in one of the mode boxes, like the mode carrying cases, and I just left it in there, safekeeping. I just might have forgot where I put it. Yeah, it was on my own boy, but I took it off. Like I took off that PCB combo to try something else. I just don't know what I did with it. Tuzi? I don't have Tuzi. Although I am being sent it from Omnitype. All right, here's the board with Glacier on it. I think Glacier looks pretty cool on this. Let's give the board a once over in terms of aesthetic. So here's the side profile of the board. It is quite nice. It does have a really pretty seam, which I appreciate. It does also taper this way on the edges, so you can get a lot from this side profile. It's there. It's a lot of stuff to be had. Just so you guys can see it from the other lighting perspective here, in case you guys want to see it again for whatever reason. Box on a very, very like extended wedge inwards. The back of this keyboard is, I think this is really pretty. just to have some fair warning, we are going to see if this tips over with some regular pressure of typing. I highly doubt it will, but we'll see. We'll see if it does. It does have like a pretty good center weight over here, so looks nice. Miso Omo, thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. This is how the back of the keyboard looks. Very elegant, very cool. And then the front of the keyboard, in case you guys wanted to see. This has an 18.8 millimeter front height. That's without the keycaps or anything like that. So pretty comfortable. 8-degree typing angle. Before we do any typing,
keyboard builder.
Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate that corner graphic. Before we do any sort of typing test on this, though, let's see if I just put some regular pressure. Maybe we'll do side view here so you guys can see if it's actually moving. I don't see it moving at all. Like, that's pretty crazy if I was gonna hit the escape button like that, but even the tilt on that's like not genuinely crazy. But I think if you're typing normally, nothing's gonna move. WASD test on this to see if it's gonna tilt. Even with a lot of pressure on WASD, it's not going anywhere. It's probably, listen, I don't mean to like dismiss this at all, but I think a lot of people put a lot of stake in tests like this sometimes. Realistically, no one, like, I don't personally think, unless you're angry at something, anyone's gonna actually do that. Like, no one's gonna put a lot of pressure onto the side of their board like that. So I wouldn't put a lot of weight into these tests. Steak does sound pretty good. I feel like if the curve can be on a typing end, it's nice. Oh yeah, like this end too. Like a little cherry lip on this, that'd be nice. But okay, now we can see what this actually sounds like. This is a top mount with an alu plate, and we're using some fruit smoothie switches. Hey, wouldn't recommend this keyboard. Didn't survive being thrown off a 30-story building. Let's do a little HJ test for you guys. All right. All right. Let's take off my... Ooh, I actually really like this. Okay, this is pretty nice with the alu plate. Might be one of the few TKLs that I actually really appreciate with the alu plate. I still would have loved to see this with the PC plate. Like, it's personal preference when it comes down to that. But you know what? This is actually very nice with alu. Like, this is a very firm typing experience because it's top mount, which can't really get mad at that. You do feel some of that feedback unless you were to put like a burger mount of some, or some sort of like O-ring to make it a burger mount of some sort. But maybe this is a good switch combo for the top mount as well. This is really nice. My big gripe with the keyboard, truth be told, is going to be that it used, I mean, at this point here, I'm not too sure if Stylo said this was just like a mistake for the one that they sent me. Everything being Phillips head screw is kind of, makes me sad that $400 board comes with Phillips head screws. It's maybe a minor thing to you guys, but It is what it is. I guess it's there. But other than that, this is pretty good. I don't mind this at all. Very, very awesome. I like this. Remember to look at it from the table from the side. I don't think I can get a good angle of what this would look like on a table, but it does kind of float, guys. It does like have this like interesting floating thing going on. I don't really have like a great way to demo this to you guys without tearing down my camera setup. But it does look like it's floating, which is pretty cool. Easy to pick up too, which is nice. There's a lot to like about this board. I'm gonna plug it in actually. I don't know if this is. I don't know if I have to flash the PCB or something, but I like the rounded edges. Me too. Me too. I think it's turned out pretty good. I have to double check. I have to flash it. I know they sent me a bunch of files. Let me see. Let me see if I have to. Is the front sharp? I mean, no, not really. It's not like sharp, but it's not as like rounded as something like this board or other boards. But I wouldn't say this is like painfully sharp or something. There is an IC of the board. I don't have an exact launch date of this, nor was there one presented to me in the documentation. All they told me was sometime at the end of November. There's going to be 90 units of this, and they did mention only 30 in all the colors. So this is not going to be a high MOQ run. I think it's also going to be in stock. They said that if the board does well, they'll consider doing more, but for now this is just a in-stock run of 90 units. So this is not a crap ton of these keyboards. I mean, hey, I would rather have first come, first serve in stocks than, you know, long group by wait times and potential failures there. I'm good with the in-stock units, man. That makes me happy to hear too. I'm good with the in-stock units. I don't foresee these, like, listen, maybe I'm fucking wrong on this, but I don't foresee this like selling out in an instant at a $400 price point these days. Times are a little rough, let's be honest. So, but I mean, this is a pretty banger board. If you're into top mount keyboards and you like a bit of a definitely a firmer typing experience, you might like this a lot. Definitely something pretty to look at too. I think you can even appreciate that from even just the front seam. Again, the seams are done very well on this board. I can appreciate that a lot. And it does like have a really nice side profile that if you were to look at the keyboard from an angle, it does look nice too. So I know that there is a lot of love put on the bottom of this board. Definitely a lot of love here. Really cool. I just don't know how you would incorporate something like this on the top, to be honest, without making an Alice or something like that. Or tent it, you know? So, a lot to love about this. This is really cool. I like this board. Good job, Stylo. I like this. Definitely one of the more interesting keyboards in more recent times, I suppose. I need to figure out how to get this PCB activated though. I think there was a file they sent me. I just don't remember how long ago they sent me this. Oh, there is a file. All right, I'll flash this afterwards. I have to open up the board and stuff. I don't feel like doing that right now. For everyone that doesn't know Haven 65 Extras launch, oh, cool. I have a red and black white desk painted like Van Halen's guitar. Can you suggest a good keycap set? Oh, white on black, red Cyrillic. That might be really nice for that. Oh, what's up, Galaxy? How you doing, man? Deepwell might also be super sick for that too. Actually, just look up Space Cables. I think he has both of those sets, right? Mr. Space Cables. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I ended up really liking this board. Actually, we've had a string of really awesome stuff recently. I know we had like a string of really kind of meh stuff a few weeks ago, so I'm happy that this is awesome. We had the Nesson, which was awesome. I know there was like one week where we just had like some meh keyboards all around, you know. The next one's awesome so far. I don't think this is my, after using this for the last few days, I don't think this is my favorite sounding keyboard, but I am really enjoying just like the overall aesthetic of it. I'm enjoying, it's a hard experience to put like into paper, or I guess into words, but the exploded spacebar is kind of nice. I think that's kind of maybe has me hooked on it, because it does also have like a louder spacebar on it, which is nice. But it's a fun layout, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the stream. Hey, what's up? What's up, Keyboard Dad? How you doing? That's pretty much the stream, guys. Let's go see who we can go raid. I'll be live again Sunday. We're going to be bright and early on Sunday, and I may do 2 boards on Sunday. That's why I'm saying we might sneak in an extra stream. Oh, God, please, Alex. So we might do 2 different keyboards Sunday morning. All right, who can we go raid? Is anyone doing keyboards? Oh, Christopher Yee's doing keyboards. I might just go raid Chris. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your guys' day. Hey, have some fun tonight. Whatever you guys do, if you guys watch a movie, just chill. You know, hey, have some fun, man. Enjoy life. Love you guys. See you guys Sunday. And say hi to Chris. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.